It's like the dragons event you said. That was a fun event. I didn't complete all of it though. I didn't complete all of it though. I wanted to do the dragon. I wanted to finish the dragons event because I wanted the purple one, but I didn't get it. Welcome back. Oh wait, I gotta fix the stream. It's not listed as what it should be. Hold on. We're not playing Party Animals no more. There we go. We're back. We're back at Porcupine. This is part 4, by the way. I think we're starting the festival part. If I'm correct. It's time for more story! And, I don't know, what else? Oh my gosh, I heard the music in the background and thought it was like Charlie Brown Christmas music. Also, this game is really relatable, because there's a lot of, funny... Aside from the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Just a minute. I did not mean to press that. I accidentally hit the ad break for 3 minutes. Because I was trying to do something. I was trying... I meant to click something else, and I accidentally hit that ad break, and I was like, fuck! That's not good. Oh, wait, right here, though. I feel so bad. Poor Frosty. I think Frosty is a subscriber, though. I think they don't get the ads. I don't know. Bear with me, everybody. Give me, like, 2 minutes. But, I'll wait till Frosty gets back for a reply. I'm back. Yeah, it's like the longest 45 seconds ever. I'm slowly counting it down. I did not mean to hit that. What I meant to hit was something else entirely. I was trying to make sure the stream was updated. That's what I meant to do, not hit ad break. Alright, welcome back. Holy heck, sorry about that, Frosty. I didn't mean to throw you into that. I meant to update my stream, and I accidentally hit that. It's totally not what I meant. So what I was saying was this game, there's a message at the very beginning of the game. It says that this game deals a lot with mental health and a bunch of other things that are very serious. And it's a serious game, very serious. But there's a lot of relatable moments where, like, the character, Finley here, the pigeon, he's talking about how like he works a lot and then comes home and he feels like he has nothing. He has no time to do anything. And I was like, yeah, I can be relatable. And then he was talking about how like he's like, oh, should I clean on my day off or just leave my house like a chaotic mess? Because that's how it is all week. I was like, oh my gosh. I have a lot of clips to go through about this game because there's a lot of relatable moments. But right now he's on night shift, and we're at the festival, which is like the midpoint of the game. Hey, it's these guys, the guys we got to fight with. Let me celebrate in peace, Squirt. Yeah, can't you see we're celebrating here? That's right, celebrating. As the mill lady. Warmth and comfort to you. Is that... was that what they say? Not yet. But I'm trying to make it a thing. The new greeting for Hibernation Festival. Pretty festive, right? Haven't I seen you before? You work at St. Ursula's too, right? That's right. Internal medicine, 3rd floor. I'm Lisa, a surgeon, 2nd floor. We've seen her before. I don't know why she forgot. Pleased to meet you. No work today? Not until tonight. Night shift. How are things going in surgery? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Old Linwood spends all his day acting like a big shot without ever having to lift a finger to help. Benny and Renee keep the whole place running. Who's on shift for you today? I think Dr. Linwood and Benjamin are there. Maybe you'll have time to drop by later. If you do, say hi to Benny from me. For now, I'm going to treat myself to a tall mug of nougat punch. Nougat punch. It's great to be able to take a breather for once. Enjoy your evening and happy Hibernation Festival. You too. Safe journey to St. Ursula's later. Also, speaking of Night in the Woods, yeah, the art style is made the same way. Hey, it's the hospital owner, Mr. Heinrich. Well, I expect you to see you here. But of course. I never miss a Hibernation Festival. It's a time when the whole community comes together. And the economy is stimulated. A fantastic day. There's also a small matter of my participation in the stew contest, of course. You like to cook? Cooking relaxes, cooking satisfies, cooking has a purpose, meaning. Which is to say... That's great, I'll be cheering for you too, of course, even though Mia's my favorite. Naturally, team loyalty is essential. In the end, it's the stew that wins, not the support. I'll look forward to an invigorating competition. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. And joyful Hibernation Festival to you. You too. Man, everyone in town is here that we can talk to. Tomorrow we work hard. Today we celebrate. It's that trash guy too, and he's... I can't get to him. Hello, Gray Flower. Gray what? Oh, nothing. What? Did he just call me... Did he just call a pigeon a Gray Flower? I want to do that now from now on. Hey, it's my coworker. The other nurse. Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know they got hot cocoa with brandy here? Okay, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about more important things in life. Like hot cocoa with brandy. So he's a drunk. I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all the kegs are drained. Yeah, he's a drunk. Did you know Mia's taking part in the stage contest today? She's right behind me. Really? No kidding. No kidding. Our Mia is going to be a champion steam maker this year. Old Colbert might as well pack her gruel and head home right now. Ha ha ha. This calls for another drink. Oh gosh. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scarfing down Mia's stew after all. Isn't that usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. True. You're way more competent than any doctor I know. I wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa there, don't get frowny, Finno face. My Finno Finley friend. You and me, we're celebrating today. Ha ha ha! I feel great. Hey, have you seen Giuliano around? Not yet. He wanted to serve his extra foamy craft beer today. But I'm gonna find the old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. I'll see you later, Radiator. Hey, Giuliano! Oh. And he's gone. It's Mia. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey, Mia, anyone home? 2 tablespoons of truffle powder. Or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12? You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay. Okay. Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go into the stew? None. There's no trouble in the stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far. And I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're going to win, I just know it. You really think so? You bet. It's going to be amazing. If I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right here, watching you cook. Everyone else off the stage. Yes! Alright, we've got this. Thank you. I feel a little better already. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. One more moment, I'll be right back. Okay. I want to talk to other people that I know. Hey, it's the coffee lady. Hello! I hope you're enjoying the festivities. Can I interest you in our handmade fall tree tea towels? We still have a few castanets too. Or how about a traditional hazelnut candle? I'm afraid I still need a moment to get things ready. Why don't you come back later? I think I'll be ready after the stew contest. Today there is no history but which we write ourselves. I can already feel my dancing feet starting to itch. Tonight's gonna be a big one. You youngsters wait and see. Woohoo! I can feel it! It's like I'm 20 again. Let's dance ourselves hungry. Oh gosh. Did you know that today's the Hibernation Festival? Isn't that great? I really want to make a hazelnut candle today. A really big one. Have you ever made a hazelnut candle before? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people here with some minor issues going on. Sergey, I didn't know you had a stall here too. Of course I do. I can't deprive the town of my street food. All this reminds me of the days spent as a young traveling chef. I fired up the grills on so many streets in so many cities. But don't be fooled. This is just a warm-up. Today I find myself at the orchestra pit of flavors, allowing myself to be entranced by the bubbling of hot pots. Today there will be no long symphony of several movements. On this day it all comes down to a single chord. The perfect note. And I will call this masterpiece Sergey's famous pepper stew. Sounds delicious. You are blessed, don't you see? You are the one lucky few who may get a chance to sample a bowl today. This is one hibernation festival you'll never forget. Hey, I'm Lewis. I'm so nervous. Chloe's going to outdo herself with a new stew this year. I just know it. I'm ready to cheer her on. And to get our first dibs on her bowl, of course. I'm selling actual goods from our store today. Pens, greeting cards, wrapping paper. But if I'm honest, my thoughts are elsewhere. All I can think about is Chloe winning that trophy again. Aw, he likes her. I know he likes her. Hey, Doc. Fancy bumping into you here. Good to see you. How are you? Lungs doing well? Could it be better? I've got this cool spray thing now. I just keep it in my pocket all the time. When I'm out of breath, I take a quick breath from it. It's awesome. Yay, awesome inhalers! I'm glad to hear that. But lay off the cigarettes, okay? I know it's hard on special occasions, but your lungs will thank you. Sure thing, Doc. I really won't end up back in the hospital. Is the internet working better now, at least? Afraid not. Grim. Alright, that's back to the hospital. We need to do Mia's festival first. Alright. I'm ready, Mia. Oof! Yeah, I'm ready. I'm rooting for you, Mia. Thank you. Follow Porcupinians! May I have your attention for a moment? It's time for the Stew Festival. A happy hibernation festival to all of you. Today is a special day for me, as I have the honor to officially opening the Hibernation Festival for the 9th time in a row. You'd think this would have been a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy. Seeing all of you celebrating with you. This is always a highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we've had in this town. I've seen so many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me. I'm still here. For that, I am truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're here to party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourselves to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, spare a thought for those who cannot be with us today. Those who have passed away over the course of the last year, and also those who are at work right now, or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy. Alright, let's get on with it. I, Adele von Witterstein, can feel the hairs on my neck standing up in anticipation. I hereby declare this Hibernation Festival... Open! Ta-da! Here's to all of you. Cheers, you old biddy! Cheers! Here's to us! Turn on the water! Yay, the fountain works! Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain. To keep us warm, it serves as a base for the stews. Good luck to everyone taking part. And bon appetit to your stew samplers. Here's to us. Look at our Mia. Go, Mia! Give Heinrich a good roasting. And Sergey, too. He's been on my blacklist ever since he took the fried corn cob off the menu. Fried corn on the cob off the menu. Show him how it's done. Woohoo! Woo, that nougat punch smells so good. I think I'll have a mug of it. Maybe even two. Ralph, pull yourself together. Happy hibernation to you, old grouch. Oh, what the heck. Happy Hibernation Festival, Squirt. You too, Pina. Yeah, you too. Have a good one, just don't bother us, okay? Oh, okay, fine. Whee! Good news! The hazelnut candles are just firming up. They should be fresh and ready to get right after the contest, if not before. Look at Adelaide bopping away. I hope I'm like that when I grow up. Don't tell anyone, but a tear came to my eye when she was speaking just now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the festival. Too bad you can't stay to the end, but have yourself a good time all the same. I'll see you around, Finny Schminny. We are hungry! We are hungry! Hungry, hungry, we are so hungry! Hungry, hungry, and thirsty too! Oh, she's just singing. Hey, can you buy us a mug of nougat punch? No. Come on, I just want to try it. Do you want to end up in the hospital again? Okay, okay. Hey, you kids can't have alcohol, hello? Oh. Hello? Just stick to the recipe, same as usual. Ration, wait, don't overseason. Here's a dog that bird guy likes. A coworker. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley! What's wrong? Finley! Yes? The pickleweed! What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient! The spice that makes my tomato stew so special. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I gonna do? I can't leave my stew. Everything's already simmering. And time's running out, too. Don't worry, I'll get some for you. Where do you get something like that? At the grocery store, but that's closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes, you see Roman Hydric over there at the front? Yeah. Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why. It must make his stew terribly bitter. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him. Just keep what you're doing. There's a few more minutes, dear contestants. Then it's time to drop your spoons. Oh no, did you hear that? Don't worry, it'll be alright. I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, sorry. Really? Oh, thank you. Mr. Herrick, may I disturb you for a moment? You know I'm always happy to listen to my team's concerns. But I still need a moment or two for my stew. As you just heard, time is of the essence. I need some of your pickleweed. What? From my ingredients? Yes, could you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of the question. You're a very likable young man. And I would like to help. Truly, I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe. If I change even the slightest thing, it will affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Mr. Heinrich can't spare any of his ingredients. I'm sorry. That's alright. It's my fault for forgetting it after all. Thanks for trying anyway. Also, who do you think is over here on the right hand? My young colleague. I've been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's Hospital. Just like myself and other young colleague back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I've decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. But of course, I can't just simply give my ingredients away. So, I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I'd like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem. I'll just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. This caraway liquor is very special. The owner has procured only one bottle of it. Oh, I'm guessing it's insanely expensive then? Expensive? Not at all. In fact, the wine seller is looking to give it away. Oh? Yes, it's a prize of sorts. The first one to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's sort of like a password. A solution to a riddle. Do you have an idea what it is about? No, but talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find some answers there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. Excellent. Even though you would have been nice, it would have been nicer if you just helped us for free. Finley's like, yeah, it would have been much easier if you just, you know, was a nice person, but... Yeah, understandable. I'm interested in weighing the bottle of Caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. Red trees? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not, no. Oh, okay. There are a few other people here who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I find out who knows the answer? That's the part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to help you get started. Now pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. That's it? That's it. Take a look around, talk to people, and good luck. You have 7 minutes. Blue shell. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. Oh, I know the answer to that. Hold on. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. No idea what's that supposed to mean, though. We need to find yellow. Who had a yellow badge? Who at the festival had a yellow badge? I know the answer. The green train is almost here. Thank you. That's right here. Oh, that sounds familiar. It travels on the Purple Sea. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck. Purple. The answer to that is... the red trees have left the forest. I hope that helps you. It does. Thank you, Susie. Ah, you returned. So do you have the answer? Hold on a second. Are you playing the game too? Why, of course. There's no rule against it after all. So do you have the answer? Yes. The red trees have left the forest. Now they grow on the golden beach. Incredible. That's the right answer. You've won. It's just a big circle. And the record time, too. Really? Yay. Congratulations. Here's your prize, a bottle of Caraway liqueur. Thank you very much. I've got the dash. Have a good evening. You too, my friend. Don't drop the bottle. Mr. Heinrich, I have the liqueur. Very good, my young colleague. You can always rely on Team St. Ursula. Can I have the pickleweed now? Of course. You held up your end of the bargain, and so shall I. Here's your prize, a bundle of the finest pickleweed. Thank you. Sorry, I've got to run now. I've got the ingredient. What? Really? That's awesome. You're the best sous chef in the world. We can talk more later. Time's running out. We can talk more later. Time's running out. Wait, she just said the same thing. She said the same thing. So, my lovelies, your time is up. I had 3 minutes left. There's no way. The cooking period is officially over. Set your wooden spoons to one side and prepare for tasting. Dig in, folks. Official announcers get first dibs. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Don't think I'll ever need to eat again. But before we get to the words of ceremony, there is something I'd like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have only been here for a short time, others have spent their whole lives here. And that's good, and the way things should be. Be kind to each other, be grateful, be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe they're just the melancholy thoughts of an old woman. Or maybe I've already had a nougat punch or two. But I love all of you. So before the food coma sets in, let's get the award ceremony. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creations. Chloe took us on a wild journey of the world of the porcini mushrooms. Roman presented you with a spicy pickleweed pot. Isaac whipped up some of his handmade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, a first-time contestant today, gave us tomato stew that sure is bold more than a few of you over. Our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergey, head chef of the cafeteria at St. Ursula's. His entry this year was a fiery hot pepper stew. Okay, that's everyone. Now hold on to your spoons, it's about to get serious. The winner of this year's Porcupine Stew contest is... Is it Mia? It's gonna be Mia, right? It was Mia! Mia with her fruity, spicy tomato stew. Really? Congratulations! Yes! Calm down! Congratulations! What a great stew! And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations. And congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You're really lucky to taste such wonderful stews. And now, let the celebration continue. You said it! Aw. Hazelnut, hazelnut, hazelnut. Oh. Are you okay? She's not really always there. Mia, you were awesome. Congratulations. Thanks. Did you like the stew? Even better than that. I haven't tasted it yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot was gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I can see how delicious it was from the looks at everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a bit awkward, actually. Phew, finally done. I couldn't concentrate with all the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can I get you something now? Hazelnut candle. One hazelnut candle coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. Nothing? That's right. Everyone gets a hazelnut candle for free, if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But it doesn't mean... Doesn't it mean you end up losing money on the candles? Yes, but making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby. So I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them, though. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. Thanks. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Yay! We got a... Oh, he's jamming out. Also, we got a new note on... Kim? No, Lewis. Everyone in Porcupine knows about the Colbert family, but why? I have no idea. Oh, I think the game broke. I can't talk to anybody. Mia, is everything alright? Yes, everything's great. I wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some your seed left? No, that was gone in a flash. You've been such a good, tremendous help to me, and I'm so grateful. You're always so helpful, and it's really amazing. Really. What do you mean? What I'm saying is I couldn't have done this without you. Which is why I wanted you to have my winner's trophy. Really? But you're the one who won it. Yes, but it was as much as your victory as it was mine, really. Besides, I won't even know where to put it in my apartment. Oh yeah, I forgot. You know, she has this rich mansion apartment and we have this small little dinky apartment. Are you sure we get to pay the same salary? And she's like, Finley, over here, we're doing something else. Thank you, Mia. I feel very honored. But how about we share it? It can be one of those trophies that moves from place to place. I'll take it and invite you to dinner sometime. So I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you, and you can cook it. We can cook at your place again, or again at your place. We can take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yes. Let's take turns. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley. And you too. Celebrate, you deserve it. But now, I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night. Alright, can I talk to people now, or it just won't let me? It won't let me. I broke it. I wanted to talk to, what's his name? I want to talk to my nurse over there, but he's jamming out. And I also want to talk to Peanut too, but I feel like I can't talk to her either. Alright, to the hospital. Time to go to work. Game. Hello. Did my game crash? Probably. I don't have to restart everything. I think what's his name broke my game. Let's refresh that. I'll restart that because apparently the game crashed. I'll skip some of the dialogue unless there's things we didn't get. Oh, I restarted the whole thing? Oh! Okay. I'm just gonna skip the dialogue for now. I'm trying to get all this dialogue done now because to restart, do the whole thing. There's a note I needed. I think I'll do this whole thing again. Yay! Here's the Ladalo again. Almost done to the dialogue here. We already went through. The game crashed. Dang it, I wanted to talk to Peanut, but she doesn't want to talk to me either. Okay. Alright. Now hopefully we can... There it goes. Now it's loading. Okay. There we go. Now we save. Now we don't need that anymore. We're good. It's snowing. It's snowing. Hey, Porcupine. All of you. Happy Hibernation Festival. It's the start of winter. Good night, Mr. Bus Stop. Well, at least the bus has a good reason not to come today. If you're partying and drinking, it's probably the best not to be driving at all. That goes for the buses as well as cars. How many Hibernation Festivals have you celebrated? 186 or 68. What? Really? But the hospital isn't that old. You're right there, but I haven't always been here. I didn't even know that. They brought me out here a long time ago. And I may not look it, but I haven't missed a single Hibernation Festival. Impressive. Were you there today too? Not in the way you might think. You know, Ninoslav, the guy on the town's fountain? I don't like him very much. We had a falling out a few decades ago. Oh, I'm sorry, what happened? Well, I don't want to trouble you with my woes. But that arrogant upstart is so full of himself. He always has to be at the center of the celebrations. Oh, look at me, my hot water supply is a stew contest. The stews keep everyone warm and the only taste is so good because of me. And he gets all those lavish decorations every year, too. It's not fair. Are you? Jealous? Me? Jealous of that slime ball and its stupendous decorations? Never. Sorry, I digress. Don't stop on my account. I shall give you a tip for next year. Sure, thank you. Get yourself a hood. Damn. It'll keep the first snow off your head. And no one will know it's you who's partying the whole night away. Curse that Ninoslav and his magnificent decorations. Aw. And then Finley's just talking to himself with his imagination. Splish splash. Let me check the parking lot. We're at work. The first ever Hibernation Festival brought to the people of Porcupine together. They celebrated and feasted. But when it was all done, there was still a pile of candy left over. Together, they decided to store the leftover candy in a cabinet. And on that day, my dear vending machine, you were born. Yes, I'm sure that's how the story goes. Not in the mood for a Hibernation Festival? Sure I am. But someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute, though. Then we'll get the real party started. Oh, gosh. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything? I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of Caraway liquor at the wine store. We already did that already. I've got to get my hands on that. I heard it's delicious. And there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What? Has someone cleaned the bottle already? Well, I want it. Or you could say that Roman has it. I'll say Roman has it. That greaseball. How dare he? The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality. When I get my hands on him. Now, off to your shift. Dr. Kurakowski is waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Mr. Glendower. Don't you want to celebrate the Hibernation Day? Hibernation Day? Alright, whoop. Hello? Is that one of the surgery people? Yeah, isn't one of the nurses on surgery? Hey, what are you doing here? Have we met before? I want to watch TV, but all those shows here are stupid. Wouldn't you rather be sleeping? It's pretty late already. No. I'm not tired at all. Come on, people get lots of sleep get better quickly. But my book... Your book? What about it? My book! My mom gave it to me and I wouldn't get scared. But it's gone. Did you lose it? I don't know. Do you remember where you last saw it? It was in the restaurant. We were having dinner, and there was this funny man. He had a big spoon, and he was using it to do magic. And then he gave me another ice cream. Maybe you left your book there. Yes, it must be there. Can you look? Can you look? Sure, I'll be right back, okay? Yay! Ice cream. In the cafeteria? This must be Emma's book. The figure on the cover looks a little like Dr. Theobald. My visit to the hospital. Cute. It's weird, very weird here being at dark. There's that nurse again. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Kurakowski. Yes. I hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all and well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true, so how are things looking? As they should, people actually always feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon. Tasks. Mia says, I still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. She sent us a messenger. Lewis seems unsure. He's probably got a lot on his mind. Okay. Dr. Jenna Neisdorf? Finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? St. Ursula save us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Look, let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Neisdorf. You came to us suffering from severe tremors? On top of that, you've been complaining of recurring itching and muscle atrophy. Liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis, are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I am aware that the high mortality rate warrants surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I am here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. Medication. Done. Yay! Got an A on that one. Your liver readings are in the critical range. You don't say. To make sure it's cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with, I need to do a liver biopsy. No. No. I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures that they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. If your nursing staff insists I don't drink here, so now I have two problems. Alcohol withdrawal. And this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle, that's what it is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. Okay. Time to see our bat, who has a lot of ADHD problems. Oh, hello? Good evening, Miss Van Galen. This is important not to get rattled. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again, vice versa. Maybe I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly, I got hard to breathe and I passed out once again. Dr. Gutierrez brought me back up here. I have to admit, a certain amount of luck. Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time. He was a huge help in getting Sanja up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Gutierrez. Do you have any recommendations for the course of treatment? I don't know if you're familiar with my approach to treatment, but I believe that the body can only heal with the help of mind. Medication sometimes only treat the symptom, not the cause. Miss Van Galen, I wish you the best and a natural recovery from both body and mind. Now that I've already taken far too long a break, I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you, too. How are you feeling, Miss Van Galen? I still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have begun fluctuating. Have you had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here? The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Gutierrez kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once, not my cup of tea. Yes, Dr. Gutierrez has his own way of looking at things, but he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We'll have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. Alright. The heartbeat one's hard. ended bad. No! The hardest minigame ever, I swear. I'm afraid medication will only do part of the way to solving your problem. It'd be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options. But you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques in medical school, to be honest. The things that Dr. Gutierrez said, they kind of helped. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gutierrez tomorrow. Rest well. Look at that cute bat. She's just a bean. She's just a small bean. I would have really loved to go to the Hibernation Festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I've been having my own little Hibernation Festival right here. I just had a coffee and cream with hazelnut. It was the highlight of my day. You had an inflammation of the renal pelvis? Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some more painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help you bring the swelling down. A B? No, it's definitely grade A. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse. Or if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really have to be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful Hibernation Festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you, I'm definitely wide awake right now, I gotta admit. Alright, now back to the break room. That's where we'll find our chief physician. I'm done, Dr. Kurakowski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients are really doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant, if you say so. Well, let's see. A B. You were really quick today, I like that. I have one more request for you. Of course, what? Irma, I mean Miss DeKalma? I've been watching her tonight and she's not doing very well. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. I've got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. Oh. Fine. What room is she in? I don't even remember what room she's in. Hey Irma, how are you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. It was. It was great. I met a lot of people and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look what I found, Irma. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. From all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. It gets to your lungs. No, it's alright. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay. Not at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. We'll get Dr. Kurkowski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done me more than I can imagine. But I may ask you one more favor of you. Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know? Of course. Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's alright. I'll just dash to the break room. We'll have the tea there. I'll be right back. We must hurry. Also, where'd that kid in the break room go? I want to get their book back. There's a little baby owl. We always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Green tea. Oh my gosh, now I better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for the patient. Ah, yes, old Irma has a taste for the finer things. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing too well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die. In the next few hours. But we have to do something. What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea too. How can you just walk in there like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help Finley. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I've already tried that already too. Unfortunately, I've not been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. Aw, no. No! Irma, I'm back. And I've got your tea. Irma? Who? Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling, thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for that time of year. The cars and the park benches were buried in snow. But the hibernation festival still had it to go on, of course. Gilbert loved the hot air balloons more than anything else in the world. But he also had a great fear of flying. He wasn't the youngest anymore either, and neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least, we used to until it was banned. It was the Hibernation Festival, when Gilbert sat in the hot air balloon for the first time. There was already enough snow on the roads and the roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells. We were there every year. When it was cold outside, everyone started to come closer together. I've already brought a hazelnut candle, and enjoyed some of the lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he had spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there. But that year, the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already barely cold and very windy. Then all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air, and that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose. It was already rising hundreds of feet above the town. And me? I seen the whole thing and leapt desperately into a dangling rope and tried to hold the balloon down. But instead I simply floated away with it. Gilbert held me onto the basket and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of the heights, and the cold bits sink into her skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dream finally came true, and I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. But then I remembered a hazelnut candle I brought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon, and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. And just us, and the sky, and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly there was a bang, and the burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. And even the altitude didn't bother him anymore. But how do we know which way to go? Then before we even began to worry again, I heard it. Very softly. The Hibernation Hymn! The song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the Hibernation Festival. We strained our ears, and Gilbert steered the balloon straight towards the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace and the snow-covered roofs. And the festival goers, what a sight! They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert lit right in front of the fountain, and all the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how my Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I will be reunited with him soon. And then we'll fly together again. My Gilbert and I. Are they still playing the Hibernation Hymn in the square? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I think I can still hear it, just faintly. Yes, they're probably still celebrating, and here's to the two of us, working the night shift at the hospital, eh? You're doing a good job. With the work. But Irma. I made it. To the hibernation. No. Another day. Tomorrow night. Or tomorrow morning. Night. Stay with Irma until the end. What? How am I supposed to bounce the ball? Also, look how cold he looks. It's snowy. Whoa, it looks like someone got on the wrong side of the bed this morning. What happened? Didn't you enjoy the hibernation festival? Things aren't great so right now. Aren't so great right now, Alfie. Can I help you? No. Aw. That is kind of tough. I want to check the fishing area. Finley! Hello. You don't look so good. If I didn't know better, I'd say your inner river is bursting its banks. You could say that. How are things with your sister? I told you about your stream of consciousness idea. 2 twigs clinging together to stem the current. We cried for a full hour. Well, that's a good thing, I hope. It is. Soon the river's student will become its master, right, Finley? You mean... No, not yet. But soon. Perhaps. Wow. Next, I'll teach you how to choose the right camping chair. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'd love to get away for a while. Wow, it's getting really dark. He's going through a really tough time. Which I mean, it's kind of understandable. I guess I picked the wrong day to go shopping. Most of the stores are closed. I'm not hungry. Oh no. it's really cold today. I'm glad our display windows have double glazing. I doubt we get many customers in this weather, though. Maybe it's the right day to take a little time off. Close for the day. No comment on that? Weird. Finley! Is everything alright? Not really, if I'm honest. It's Irma, isn't it? Giuliano called me this morning. I'm already making her memorial figurine. It's so sad. I was really fond of the old Irma. She was my patient. I was there when she died. I couldn't do anything for her. I'm so sorry to hear that, Finley. That must have been awful. I don't know how I feel yet. I hardly slept, even though I was exhausted after night shift. I thought I was prepared for something like this. But Irma was... I know, Finley. Everybody knew Irma and everyone loved her. And she was lucky you were her doctor. I'm late. We can talk more another time, okay? Aw. I haven't checked the other street yet. The sudden snowfall took many by surprise. Some schools and kindergartens have closed for the day. Many people were happy to see the snow, though. Some will fear it will herald another flu epidemic. Irma got the obituary. Didn't think they'd get that printed so quickly. The vegetables are almost frozen. Well, at least they won't go bad. Maybe I should invest in some property. I could settle down, live the easy life. Oh wait, that's right. I don't have any money. Urgh. Look, isn't the snow great? Everything's white. What should I do today? Build a snowman? Make snow angels? Go sledding? Challenge Krista to a snowball fight? Whoa! Too many choices. Are you alright? You look ill. Did you catch a virus at the hospital? No, I'm fine. Phew, that's alright then. I gotta go, Doc. The day is short, and who knows how long the snow's gonna last. Hey, what are you doing here? I can ask you the same thing. You don't have a school right today. No. We're just hanging around the waiting for... Oh, we already talked about this. Why does this quest never, like, go through? We already talked about her story. And now it went through. Okay, now if we go back... Pina says... Finley, first thing she says, Finley, I heard about Irma. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. I'll be making a memorial figurine today. I just gotta make sure it's a good one. Come by if you need need to talk, okay? Aw. I mean, at least Pina's there for him. Even though her job's pretty hard. Nothing. Oh no, he isn't any idea? Ahem. No, not today. Oh, he lost. He legitimately has no energy for anything. Snow's beautiful, isn't it? Oh yeah, I can go back the way I came at the stuff. See the stuff I didn't get. I don't want to talk to you today, Nino. Not today. Gilliana, I'm really sorry that Irma was... No, I can't do that yet. I think it's everything for this. No, wait, I think it's one more street. I'm correct. Yeah, just take me back. Okay, we can go back. We can go start. We can actually go into the hospital now. I sent a dark cloud over you, young one. You're not death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure. But the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. We all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. Morning. Have a nice weekend? Why the gloomy face? Morning, Ingrid. I'm not in a great mood. Is it because of Mrs. Tacoma? I'm sorry, kid. Really. I like the old lady, too. I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend. Well, I guess they're one of those people who feels a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. That's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it, though. They always say that the first death really sticks with you. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll focus and try my best. That's the spirit. I'd rather leave Gregor alone. I really can't deal with his grouchiness right now. Wow. Yo! What's up? What's the matter with you? Did they cut your pay? Heh. Hey, you guys have been working with someone who's passed away before, right? Sure. All part of the job. How do you deal with it? Yeah. Archie, you were on duty this weekend. What happened? No idea, Dimmy. Exactly. That's how we handle it. We've had a few people die on us in the ambulance over the years. Or even before we got them on board. We deal with emergencies every day. You can't avoid that kind of thing now and then. Take a look at Archie here. A full day's emergency work behind him, and he's got no idea what's happened in that time. But why not? Because that's the healthy way of dealing with it. And that's what works for us. We don't want to take this stuff home with us. Exactly. Or to our next call out. Imagine you've been called out and your only person dies at the scene of the accident. Just like that. Sometimes stuff just happens. That's really tragic. Sure, but you know what's even worse? When you're heading to the next call 5 minutes later, and the other person meant to be helping their suffering because you're not focused, or because your person helping there suffers because you're not there. You can't work like that. Insert new disk, delete data. That's how you work. That's how you work. Finley, I heard the news this morning. Do you want to talk? Maybe grab a coffee or something? No. I want to get my work done first. Okay. If you want to talk later, just come and find me, okay? So where'd the nurse go? Morning, Finley. Irma's bed was empty this morning. I figured she didn't make it. Sorry to ask. But that must have been your first death, right? Oh, man. Try to get over it. The sooner you get used to it, the better. Good morning, Finley. How are you? Alright, I think. A patient died yesterday. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still on your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask that you don't let your performance levels drop. We can't let these things affect our work. Got it. You can rely on me. You know the drill. We'll talk again once you're finished treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley, in spite of everything. Good luck. And one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. She was old. Her immune system just couldn't hold everything off. She remained stable for a while. However, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. And the incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong. Even made a note to that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. Tasks. Hey, the kid. Hey, Emma, how are you? Did you have a nice dreams last night? I did. What do you dream about? A snowman. He ate snowballs for breakfast and for lunch, too. With chocolate sauce? No, not that. That wouldn't taste good. Everyone knows you eat snowballs with raspberry sauce. As long as it's not lemon. Huh? Why not? Don't worry about it, Emma. I miss my home. I got a tummy ache too. You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet. No. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's up with your tummy then. Okay. Okay. So the skull goes somewhere. Right here. I got it. Yes! That was really hard. I think your pain is because of your food allergy. Read that you're not allowed to eat certain things, right? Yes. Are you watching what you eat then? Yeah, but... What is it, Emma? Well, Gerda said that after a hibernation festival you can eat as much nuts as you want. Is Gerda your mom? No, my mom's name is Mom, and she's away. So who's Gerda then? Gerda Niesdork. I've always... Niesdork. I always visit her when my mom is sick. She's like a doctor, like you. Wait a minute. Do you mean Dr. Gneisdorf? Yeah. Can you do me a favor, Emma? Okay. Please don't eat any more nuts. I'm sorry, but your tummy does not like nuts. Even after the hibernation festival. Oh. I mean, I know, but your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they? Yes. So if you keep off the nuts, and we'll think of some nice things for you in your tummy to eat, okay? Yeah, okay. So she has a nut allergy? Also, what, we haven't returned the book now, so now we're gonna have that quest is completely gone and erased from that memory. But I want to give her the book! Good morning, Miss Van Galen. Is it that time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking on me again today. Well, it looks like she was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home soon. I don't think that's what she said, but okay. There we go. Got it. Yep. I'm seeing a significant improvement. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again. It's not like the medication's doing its job. Yes. But I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to Dr. Gutera again, and it was like he tore down a wall inside me. Suddenly I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. I decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things, instead of just living for my job. I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off. That's great. That's not what she thought, though. She threatened to fire me on the spot. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Don't be. I'm on the island. I'm on the sea. It may be unemployed. But I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises. And follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gutera again before I leave, too. Have a great day. And look after yourself. What about her? What about her insurance? I have concern. Now, my dear colleague, what is your assessment of your health status? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing, and so is the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you? That's not what I'm here for. There we go, got it. I got a B though on it. My fingers hurt. We're going to keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense, my liver has had it. The readings are clear. Really? You came came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look for yourself. We'll have to keep an eye on you for a few more days for observation. If you want to keep on living, you need to keep off the alcohol. Forever. Clear, honest words. I like it. Maybe something will come of you after all, in the distant, far-off future. But what I do or don't is none of your business, understand? Oh, okay. I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Okay, bye. All done? Yep. It took you longer than usual today. But given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see. An A! What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Dr. Theobald was asking for you, after you. Oh, really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I can give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. I guess it must be something important then. Do you think I should go to his office? You can if you'd like, but if you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he just made himself comfortable in our break room. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see them then. As you wish. So, Mia, come back. Oh, man, you're still on shift, okay. Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming in. Or for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald, what can I do for you? Nothing, but I wanted to talk to you. First of all, I'd like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks. Is that all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma Takama's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others in Porcupine, I know Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much. The whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her final days. Is Irma the first patient who died under your care? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting them off your mind. There's a translation issue there. It's not common for you to struggle getting them off your mind for the first time. I still remember my first too. I think I know what you mean. I still think about Mr. Kama a lot. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there are still plenty of other people depending on your help. Don't get distracted from looking out from them, or looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. It will be held at Gilbert's. Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in his town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. You should be there. You'll feel better afterward, believe me. You mean I can go to the service? You are excused for the rest of the day. And I'm sure Mr. Kama would have invited you anyway. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald. No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. I'll see you again tomorrow. Give me my regards to the old Irma, alright? And please give my condolences to Giuliano as well. Dr. Kurakowski, you spoke with Dr. Theobald? Yes, I wanted to sign off for the day, if that's okay. You know today is... Dr. Theobald's already cleared it with me. What you do in your free time is none of my business. I'll see you tomorrow. Where'd Mia go? Oh, I can't just talk to Mia? Okay. Take care, kiddo. And don't slip on the snow. I already pulled something in my back this morning. I'm not hungry. Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee? Perhaps a tea or a saffron roll? No thanks. Sorry, I got somewhere else to be. Sure thing. Aw. You don't seem to like the weather too much either, do you? It smells a bit stale. So you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The old roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago we gathered to celebrate. Today we gathered to weep. Finley. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I had more. Finley. It's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we haven't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please make yourself at home. There's food and drink. And go ahead, take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there is one thing actually. Anything you want. What is it? I think there's a colleague of yours here too. He didn't hang around long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. And I think he went out for the back door. I haven't seen him since. Could you go see if he's still there? I checked myself, but I got my hands full. Sorry, here I am asking for your help again. It's no problem, Gillian. I'll be happy to do that for you. Thank you. I'm sure Peanut made the figurine. Such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Peanut. Bah! Did you know Irma? Of course. I love stopping to chat to her during my rounds. She always was sitting at her window with the plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. I love one of her coffees right now. Aw, poor doggo. Irma. I can't believe she just died like that. It's so unfair. And I was through the back door. Hey, Finley. Ted, you're here too? Of course, I really fallen in love with this little bar. I didn't know there was a funeral today. And I didn't know the deceased at all. But I'd still like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Gillian would be glad to see you. I hope so. Well, you're here. Sorry, Finley. I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just happy I could be here today. Me too. Even if it has been a bit stressful for me. But I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say, okay? There's a bunk room, too. What are you staring at? I've been staying here for 10 minutes. 1 second longer and I'll pee my pants. And I need to blow my nose, too. Okay, guy. Gillian really does have a lot of old books. A few of them are Irma's, too. A very short story in which a precious little happens. Oh, I love that book. 100 Creative Ways to Find Housing? I wonder if any of these still work today. And look at this. The Chero Plane Murders? I read that book in secret when I was a kid. Big mistake. The Chero Plane Murders? That sounds familiar like another book. Irma had really eclectic taste. Gregor, you're here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. It's all my fault. What do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it after all. If the old lady hadn't got sicker, if that water damage hadn't happened, if I hadn't just taken better care of the hospital, then maybe she wouldn't have. This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there. I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her right up to the end. I believed she'd get better. But I didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, and her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time. And that's okay. I did my best, and you did too. But sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going in now. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you're welcome. Sure. Whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. If we go in at the same time, they won't all be staring at me. And I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Oh great, that guy's there. Let me get a drink real quick. Ah, there we go. Emma used to pick me up from kindergarten. I think my mom ran a restaurant with her once. But that was a long time ago now. So you did find him. Yeah, he's a janitor at the hospital. But he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here, though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping. But please let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down. It's about to start. Oh, so there's the windmill that she was talking about. Dear guests, can I have your attention for a moment? Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak. But last night Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker, always telling stories. And she was always surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me how to play the instrument. She practiced with me, and I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way again. But I want to play a very special song for you. A song Emma requested every time I picked up that instrument. I picked the instrument up. I remember one day it was really frosty when I had to deliver my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river with the letters still inside. And I tore my cruciate ligament. Irma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them and restored them and delivered them for me. I worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while, and then Irma came up with a new dish. Rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit, and before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How'd you know Irma Finley? I'll tell you how that squirt knew Irma. He's the one who let her die. It's the truth. Irma was in great shape. Then one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, and ends up in the hospital. And a few days later, suddenly she's sick. Real sick. And then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and all the staff of that awful hospital. I just heard them talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. It's so bad the folks who go there just pick up new diseases in the wards. Irma didn't even have pneumonia until they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula's wasn't useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd all be better off if that hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crock of nonsense. Nah, hold on. Maybe he's got a point. Yeah, St. Ursula's a danger to us all. That's right, we need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe it would be better that way. Look around you. Do you see anyone from the hospital here except for this clown? Exactly, they don't even have the nerve to come to her funeral. Because of this, because they know it's their fault. Plain as the nose on your face. But, quiet everyone. Nothing here right here for these. Oh, okay. Cool. There you are. Wait, you weren't meant to be at work today? I was Dr. Theobald let me. I was. Dr. Theobald let me leave early. Well, that doesn't happen often. I went to Irma's funeral service. Alright. I know this sounds awful, but I just couldn't do it. I wanted to go. I got myself ready and I was about to head out the door when I let my legs stop working. They just wouldn't move. But I'll visit her in the Glomac Woods. How was it? Was there an argument? People said it was my fault. Or my fault Irma died. What? That's insane. Who said that? Ralph overheard us talking. Us? Me and Gregor Glendower. Gregor blamed himself for Irma's death. You know, because of the burst water pipe and that all? Oh man. Ralph was really angry. And eventually the others started getting fired up too. That miserable scumbag. Cheer up, Finley. Don't take it so hard. You know what really happened? After a day like this, you really deserve a break. I already guessed that Gilbert's would have been closed today. So I brought my very own home-brewed beer with me. You brew your own beer? Of course, I'm a man of many hobbies. And where are we headed? To Gilbert's. But I thought... You'll see, I've got an idea. I probably should have went with Mia, but I want to see. I kind of want to see what this is all about. Doesn't look like there's anyone else around. Just like I expected. After a funeral, people head to the Glenlock Woods together to take the memorial figurine to its new home. So what now? Wait here, let me get the key. That's the key. Yep. The key to our very own private roof terrace. Are you serious? Of course I am. Do you think I'd run all the way out here for a joke? Come on, it'll be fun. You went to Old Irma's funeral service today, right? How was it? It was nice. Hard, though. It sounds like the funeral was worthy of a movie. I know you like the old lady, but it's the same for all of us. I've known her since I was a kid. She already is pretty old, even back then. And Giuliano has always been like a big brother to me. He looked after me sometimes after school. Kind of weird that we still hang out so much. But I like the old slugger just as much as I liked Irma. She looked after me sometimes too. Giuliano was out of town a lot, sometimes for weeks at a time. So she would tell me stories. Great times. Yeah. I got to hear a few of her stories too. Really? I had no idea. Did she tell you the one about the soup gnome? Or the great sugar quake? No, I never heard those ones. That's alright. I can tell you them sometime. I know all her stories by heart. Like I was there myself. Oh, that'd be great, thank you. It was a good idea coming up here. Look at the sky. The snow keeps the beer nice and cold. But somehow I don't actually feel cold at all. Yeah, it's nice here. Thanks for inviting me. Hey, no biggie. I figured you needed a little pick-me-up. And cheering people up is my specialty. I'll be sure to give you a good review. Thanks, but it's time to face the facts. We got a problem here. Yeah, enough chit-chat, Finley. I like you a lot. When times get tough, it's every man for himself. Behold, the last beer. The last beer. So what are we gonna do? There's no sugarcoating it. Agreed. Well then, that's it. We decide this here and now. You or me. There's only one way to settle a matter of such grave importance. The same way our fathers did, and the fathers before them. We duke it out, mano a mano. Bring it on. Take cover! That escalated quickly. Carlos challenged you to a snowball fight. Use control to aim. And A to decide how you want to throw your snowball. Wow. Okay. Ah, threw it over him. Got him. It's a hard throw. Oh, nice! Right on him. Ow! You got me. Oh, I was up higher. Oh, right at his feet. No way. Oh, come on. I went right over him. Ah, you got me. Ice cold, Finley. Ice cold. Go ahead, take the last spear. You earned it. I'm honored you were such a worthy adversary. I'll get you back next time. Hey, you two. Giuliano, up here, pal. We still got some beer left. How'd you guys get up there in the first place? Don't you want to come inside? No way, dude. Get your butt up here. Jeez. Where have you been? I was with the mourners at the Globuk Woods. We put my mother's memorial figurine. We found a real nice spot. She'll like it there. Hey, Giuliano. I'm sorry. Or I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about what happened at the funeral service today, and that Irma passed away. I would have loved to have met her outside the hospital. I only knew her a few days, but I was really fond of her. I'm going to miss her. Finley, you did nothing wrong. It's me who should be apologizing. I wasn't there when... I've been trying to hide away from it all. I was scared. Scared of that one call. Seeing the hospital's name pop up on my caller ID. I just couldn't bring myself to go to the hospital. I couldn't be there for her. I left her all on her own. And that breaks my heart. Thanks for being there with her, Finley. Thanks for making sure she wasn't alone. You know, the night she died, she told me a story. It was about the Hibernation Festival. And she was hoping that that's where you were. Having a great time with all the people of Porcupine. That you'd associate the night she died with a positive memory. And that you remember all the Hibernation Festivals you celebrated together. When she was still in good health and happy. And that the last time you spoke with her wouldn't be at the end. She wanted you to remember her as she was. At the Hibernation Festival. Thank you for telling me that. It means a lot to me. Oh man, these last few days have been exhausting. I'm so tired, I could just pass out. Is there anything else we could do for you, buddy? No, it's okay. I just need some sleep. I need to get Gilbert's open again. I hope you guys will still come by and see me plenty. Oh, for sure. If it wasn't for you, there'd be no fun in this town at all. You know, I could build a rooftop terrace up here in the summer. Just picture it. I'd spend every minute of my day up here. Mulled wine in winter, cocktails in summer. It'd be awesome. Yeah. I could do that, you know. Night, guys. And take care getting down. Oh, come with you, you know. The sense of freedom up here is great and all, but I'm starting to shiver my toes off. Same here. I'm glad we got a chance to talk. Me too, my friend. I can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Someone threw snowballs at my window. I hope it wasn't my old houseplant back for revenge. Ball. Hey, good morning. I've had it better, let me tell you. I was just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. I had a nice dream just starting out about a nice hot fondue. Then all of a sudden, stampede! This huge crowd of people came storming by. No consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry. Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning. Maybe it was the same people. Why were they angry? How should I know? They were heading for the old town. Weird. I keep my eyes open. Good idea. Take care, buddy. So how are you doing? I'm okay, you? I'm okay. Sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes that's the way it is. It is what it is. Sure it is. And your sister? Getting by. Your hospital? Yep. Getting by. The river flows. And the river flows. The river is beautiful if you look closely. Most beautiful thing in the world, Finley. Most beautiful thing in the world. There's a new note in Frog, but it didn't happen. Look, it's me. Burp. Why does it look like foggy out or like humid. Maybe it's like extra icy or something. I don't know. It just looks cold. Looks not really cold, but it looks like it's like. Is everything okay? Not exactly sure. I was just shoveling snow in front of our store when I heard a rather commotion. I went to see what is going on. There was a crowd of people. They were walking toward the town square. I can still feel the adrenaline coursing through my veins. I should probably find out what the deal is with this crowd. They were walking to the town square. Okay, well. Adelaide, are you alright? Dear Lord. What? I almost got trampled by a crowd of people. They were really fired up. They asked what they were up to, but no one listened to me. It reminded me of the great riot of Sandalwood. Would you like to learn more about that, my budding historian? Sure. You should always make time for history. It's always something to teach for us for the future. If it happened one hot summer, it all happened one hot summer in Sandalwood. A very different weather what you're experiencing right now. At the time, Sandalwood was also known as Citrus City. A lot of people there worked with citrus products, you see. Juice, candies, soaps. In time, Sandalwood became very wealthy. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous Lime and Cream Bakery were especially popular. Eventually, though, the owner of the bakery got greedy. From one day to the next, the prices of her cakes and pies went up to 5 times what they used to be. At the same time, she started using lower grade fruit in her baked goods. People caught on and called for a boycott. Things got so out of hand that almost half the old town was burned to the ground. All through the local area, the air stank of citrus for weeks to come. That's why they call it the Citrus Summer. A beautiful name for a terrible incident. The owner of the pastry shop got away with it. However, the strict requirements for the food products were established soon after. And before long, she left town and was never seen again. There you have it, the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Fascinating. A little early for a drink, don't you think? Yeah, I'd rather not be. I just wanted to stop by. I hope it was okay that we climbed up on your roof yesterday. I'm just glad we didn't break our necks. And then we get the chance to talk things out, too. Yeah. Have you seen a crowd of people pass by here? Yeah, actually. Pretty noisy for this time of day. I think they were heading toward the hospital. Really? That's strange. I hope it's not a sign of bad news to come. I'm on my way there anyway. Good luck, my friend. You haven't seen a crowd of angry people, have you? Would you like a hot coffee? Ah, finally. Thank you. I just saw a crowd passing through here. I thought I hit the jackpot, but they weren't interested in coffee, unfortunately. Was it a big crowd? Where did they go? Towards St. Ursula's. I'm guessing you're heading that way too? Well, you can't miss them. There's lots of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts. Chocolate. But actually everyone's just angry. I don't like it. How much more money are you gonna squeeze from us? Don't you work at the hospital too? I sure do, and it's been far too long. I can't deal with this anymore. I've been slaving away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard. These people have valid points. Why don't you join us? You can really make a difference here. We all want to see the numbers. I'm telling you, St. Ursula's got to go. How many of you suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into their coffers? The fees go up every month, but the quality of treatment gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked, and the building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? No, absolutely not. What? What's this about? Ah, there's our specialist. What are your plans for today, con artist? Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you got plenty of corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. Want to see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right. Get lost. Down with St. Ursula's. Down with St. Ursula's. Who said that? Oh. I'll leave the crowd over there real quick. Cars! Boing. Someone's not here. Whoever has the fancy car is not here. Ingrid, have you seen the people out there? Oh, sure. Bit of an overreaction if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we had angry folk show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been clear with the authorities. So right now, there isn't much we can do. Ralph's always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. But when he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go again easily. So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory after all. No one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed or rejuvenated. At best, they'll feel just normal again. And if they don't, well, that's certain kinds of people. That's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking for you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? I guess he likes you. But you can go straight up to your ward. That's where he is right now, anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't talk to the ambulance drivers if they were out there.